Well, it's the week after the Nicky Grist Stages, and I'm delighted to hear so many of the competitors enjoyed themselves on what was a very fast and furious event, but a very tight schedule, which everybody really enjoyed. I know Chris Ingram enjoyed it, and he's actually sent me one bit of onboard for stage 7, which is halfway, for us to review. And I think it'll be good for us just to see just how fast Chris was on this 6.8 mile stage. Let's start him. Starting on tarmac, just on the bottom of airport.
Go and hairpin left over crest, 100. Late 3 right. Tight crest, 2 right.
Funny sound from this 3-cylinder Yaris.
30. Crest goes 1 left, nips 2 wide over gravel, 150.
You can see the clean line formed from the cars on the earlier run. Chris staying in that line as best he can.
80 down over rough. Tight 4 left, 4 right.
I really love the way that Alex reads pace notes. His American accent just lends itself to pace notes. I don't know what it is. Okay, now we're going into the forest here. This is where things really start to happen.
Max 2 right over bump, stay in, 70, 1 left, and dab 2 left in, 1 right over 70, tightens fast, short 4 right, well in, tightens fast, short 4 right, well in, yeah, 60.
Just throttle was almost planted all the way to that series of corners there. The way the car handled these cuts and bumps at high speed. Oh, a few guys have been off there by the look of it.
Right over 100. Fast 3 left in, opens, and max rightish into max middle crest, and 1 right, 2 left, 3 right, short, in over crest, 40. Fast short 5 left in, 50.
Wow. Oh, that was a big bump there, but just managed to collect it for the left. If that had been on in an Escort, you would have been off the road for sure. Just shows how efficient this Yaris is. The suspension, and it's almost like a racing car on gravel to a point.
40. Out, fast 3 right, nips 4.
Now we're joining the classic halfway stage here. Heading south now down towards the Quarry. Some tricky sections through here.
2 left, 100 over crest. Cut fast 6 right up. 100. Max crest up top. Goes flat 2 left. Opens over 60. Narrows 60. Caution bad 6 left. Tight and stay in into tight grid. Repeat caution bad 6 left. Tight and stay in.
Repeated there. Alex worried about this one then, obviously.
Late 6 right.
But it is a nasty place, that, isn't it? My God, you could have an accident there.
Max 1 right. Long over
it's
crest.
just.
Caution, stay right 40.
It seems to be having a few stabs at turning there. I mean, on gravel, you're always. It's never going to be as efficient as tarmac, but he's doing his best to keep that car so straight and just be able to carry the speed. It's just the cornering speed. He's just carrying the speed all the time. The tyres will be nicely up to temperature by now.
Max 2 right cut into crest.
He appears to be driving faster now.
Tightens 50. Short 8 left, just in. Repeat, short 8 left, just in. And slot 3 right minus into crest. Into 9 right.
This is the Quarry section now.
Opens, narrows 40.
Just watch him through a series of corners here for the next half a mile. Just look at the commitment for a corner that's tightening. Still going. Look at that. Wow.
Short 4 right in and keep wide 6 left in. Nips over 30. Straight and max 1 left in. Max 2 right in bush 40. 1 left. left into 2 right minus in 30 brakes.
This could
Crest
always
30,
seems to
9
just
right,
hold its
don't,
line
maybe.
beautifully,
30
this
brakes,
car.
crest 30, 9 right, don't, maybe. And short hairpin left in maybe. And 3 right. And short 4 left in maybe.
The
And
one thing that impressed me of Chris on this rally particularly, he's never driven these stages competitively before. And obviously not being able to do a recce, he just had a set of organisers notes. And with the DVD, made his own pace notes from the DVD, adjusting off the organisers notes. So, you know, it made it all the more spectacular, really, when you consider that Keith Cronin, who he was battling with, drove these stages a few years ago when it was a BRC event. So it makes just all that a fair bit of difference, that just the confidence levels.
Tight 2 right in, 70 brakes, 5 left, into 4 right, opens over 30.
These narrow sections with Fern gives you a good perception of the speed that he's carrying. When you look at the corner of the screens, the debris is just flying by the window.
Caution, keep fast 3 left and short 5 left in early 40. Max 1 left over big crest, caution 30, tight 4 left, 4 right in over dip, into very tight 4 left, 70.
A bit rough in that section, but still that car handles it beautifully.
100 over crest. Tight flat 2 left.
A new section down here, we actually got a road closure on the public road down here, so you watch him slot straight on virtually onto the tarmac.
40, slot short 4 left in bush, into max 2 right over crest.
Now turning off it down into Crookham Forest now.
Max 1 right in, opens, down 150. Max rightish trees, into max leftish over crest, into max rightish, caution 150 down over crest, early 3 right minus, into tight 4 left in.
Spitting out the pace notes there like a machine gun. It was so fast down that hill.
Right, and max left, 150.
Well, got to say, massively impressed. Chris's stage time was a full 9.5 seconds quicker than Cronin. That sealed the victory, but I think Chris had a definite push on this stage to win. Fair play, Chris.